Alright, what is up, guys? Today we are starting volume 23 of Attack on Titan. I'm very excited. I just finished season 3 of Attack on Titan a couple days ago or something like that, and it was just the sheer amount of revelations we got in part 2 was incredible. I was on the edge of my seat that entire part 2 basically. I feel like from what was it called, Thunder Spears, from like that episode to the very last episode 22. I was just like so enthralled with Attack on Titan that I just can't wait for season 4. And I haven't had that feeling with Attack on Titan. Like, I've always loved this series, but I haven't had the feeling of, okay, I need to go out and read the manga now. Like, this is the first time that's happened to me. So I'm ecstatic, man. And it's come at a really good time because personally, I feel like I've kind of been not out of touch with anime, but like I just like nothing has really been getting me like too excited and pumped up and hyped as of late. So Attack on Titan came at the right time, in my opinion. But I'm excited, man. Let's just jump into this, man. I'm hyped. So we're starting with chapter 91, The Other Side of the Ocean. So are we actually going to go to Eldia to see I guess it'd be present day Marley, right? Let's see what's going on with over there on the continent now, right? That's so fascinating, man. Like, learning about everything about like Paradise Island or whatever, and then learning that no, there are like, you know, humanity is not just limited to our little bubble of Paradise Island. Like, there is a whole other continent out there, and it's so cool, man. Anyway, let's get started. Hey, you. It's dangerous here. Whoa. Chapter 91, The Other Side of the Ocean. And I mean, this feels like the best time, right? The best time to actually get to see or get introduced, or almost reintroduced to what is currently happening over there. Like, are there still, you know, like revolutionaries, you know, fighting against Marley, or you know what's happening over there? So this is really cool. Go fly somewhere far away. You got wings, so use them. Falco, you're alive. Hey, are you hurt? Huh? Brother? What's going on? Why are you dressed that way? Come on. Grab on. I'm just glad to hear your voice. Holy crap, dude, this is like a full-on war. Or battlefield. Falco, show me where they got you. How's Colt? The warrior unit on the front line took a direct shell hit and was blown away. And the trenches? You can't dig any further? I can't. Is that an order? Are you trying to give me orders, Eldian? Watch your tone with Commander Magath, scum. Are you drunk, Falco? What are we doing here? He must have hit his head, but given the situation, we've been at war for 4 years, do you remember? Huh? Oh, I guess so. Looks like we're going to have to explain the operation to you all over again. Just listen to me, Falco. This war that's consumed our last 4 years, it's finally coming to an end. All we have to do is capture Fort Salva. Interesting. So I'm guessing we're gonna get a bit of a flashback, right, to explain all of this. Well, to be exact, we just have to sink the Mid-East Allied Forces fleet and the naval station right below it. And then we'll have won this war from Marley. But Fort Salva defends the high ground overlooking the naval station. It's impossible to attack the station without control of the fort. Um, Wait, so I'm gonna go back really quick. So I think this is also a really interesting perspective. Is that we're like following Marley soldiers, right? Um, because okay, so at one the warrior unit on the front line took a direct shell hit and was blown away. So their warriors are not saying that this group is warriors, but they had warriors on their side. You know, people like Reinhardt and Berthold, right? So yeah, we're following the perspective of Marley soldiers. That's really interesting. Um, Kind of like going into the perspective of essentially the other side of the coin, right? Um, okay, so can't the Marley Navy attack them from the sea? Sophia, do you really think we can count on that Navy to do a thing for us? That cesspool of incompetence that took 4 whole years to take control of the seas? Their first accomplishment worth a damn, and it cost them more than half of all those battleships. Ow! Um, and they have the nerve to tell us, the army, that we need to at least take down a fort for them before they can do a thing. Like it's nothing. Give me a break, you bastards. I feel like this guy is like legit having like an aneurysm right now. Udo, stop! You're going to rip Falco's head off. Oh, sorry. But why have they sent us to the front lines? We're just candidates. Can't you tell? It's so they can figure it out. Which one of us will be the next warrior? Interesting. The time is coming soon. Commander Magath has decided that this is where our final exam will be held. This is an exam to find out who the next warrior will be? Dude, that's interesting. Um, you would have to think for the Colossal Titan, right? But I mean, then again, they did say that this has been happening for 4 years, right? I think. Have they been do? It took them 4 years to control the seas. Wait a second. We've been at war for 4 years. Okay, so they've been fighting for 4 years. So this whole test to decide who's going to be the next warrior has been happening for 4 years as well. That's insane. So I don't think it's for who like the next Colossal Titan to fill in the shoes of Berthold. It's probably going to be one of the 9 Titans that we haven't seen yet, maybe. Um, I'm loving this, man. Anyway, so the time is coming soon. He has his eye on what's coming next. Whoever he chooses will be essential in suppressing the island of Paradis, the heir to the armored Titan. Okay. Wonder which one of us is going to be chosen. Oh yeah, Gabby? You're making it sound like no one here could even be compared to you. Well, who could? Don't get cocky, Gabby. One look at your grades. No, Udo, it's not about grades. Aren't I always telling you? What makes me different from all of you is I'm prepared. Prepared to carry the fate of all Eldians on my shoulders and slaughter all the devils on that island who've caused us so much suffering, every last one of them. I'll win that fight and prove it to the whole world that the only Aldeans left alive are the good Aldeans. I'm not going to lose. I'll free everyone from the interment zone. So, what have you been fiddling with all this time? This? Cool, huh? Why, Commander Magath? It's impossible for infantry like us to destroy the tracks behind that machine gun on our own. They have eyes all along that trench. There isn't a single crack. There isn't a single crack in their defenses. On top of that, they have artillery supporting them from the fort. And if we stay here, we're just waiting for them to start raining shells down on our heads. Sounds like you have an idea, Colt. Let's let Jaws and Cartman loose here. Galliard and Pieck should be able to do it. They'd be able to wipe out the enemies in the pillbox and the trench in the blink of an eye. So, Jaws and Cartman. Um, so I'm thinking, I mean, Jaws has to be this guy, right? This Titan up here. Just based off of the design. Anyway. We lose if we play our cards in the wrong order. Commander, it's here. What is it? The armored train. Four guns on its front and back cars. The Allies' new weapon, the anti-Titan artillery. The 100 millimeter armor piercing shells they fire would stop a Titan in one shot, even one of the 9. But both of our Titans are quick to actually hit their necks. But if that does happen, we will lose the power of a Titan as well as a warrior, and there is no guarantee that we'll be able to regain the power of that Titan. That's right. Our 9-year-long plan to regain the founder will come to an end, and the tables will be turned on us. Just as when we lost the Colossus and the female. Okay, so news of them losing the Colossus has already reached them, which was perceived as a blow to Marley's military readiness, thus triggering the war that continues to this day, and delaying the Paradis operation. What makes our motherland of Marley the great empire it is today? The power of the Titans. That's right. If we lose any more, this country won't be able to sustain itself any longer. So I mean, a couple things. It's pretty crazy that these armored trains have the power to basically one shot even one of the 9 Titans. But now I'm trying, because it wasn't like explicitly clear. I wonder if this is assuming Jaws and Cartman are Titans, which I'm like 99% sure that they are, but like I wonder if they are specifically 2 of the 9 Titans. Because I don't know, I'm assuming at least, the Amir Fritz, right? The kind of the original Titan, right? It's the founding Titan, right? That her spirit like split into 9 Titans, and I'm assuming it would be the female Titan, the attack Titan, colossal, armored, probably the beast would be 5. I don't know what would be after that, right? Um, so let's say that Jaws and Cartman are 2 of the 9. So then you would have 7, right? Um, yeah. So I don't know. I feel like I'm missing one, but maybe not. Anyway, okay. So if they lose any more, this country won't be able to sustain itself. The power of the Titans is absolute. That is our axiom. Prepare the warrior unit to charge, sir. Commander Magath, you. I what? Eldian? Aren't you all warriors who have pledged your loyalty to Marley? This is your chance to be honored by our motherland. All 800 Eldians here. You warrior cadets stand by here. The warrior unit's charge must destroy those tracks no matter what. Because so long as that armored train prowls around the perimeter of the fort, neither armor nor beast can be called upon here. But, Colt, if you would inherit the beast, you ought to get out there and show us you're prepared to be a leader. Alright. Commander Magath, the train is heading this way. So they've gotten tired of waiting and have come to strike at us. Good. This is our chance to destroy the whole train. Let me do it, please. I can do it. I can neutralize the armored train alone. And she was like, ta-da, and she's like holding up the dynamite. Hey, Gabby, do you have any idea how much it's cost this country to train the bunch of you? Denied. True, I am a gifted talent unlike the rest of them. I doubt you'll ever see another warrior quite so exceptional. I'm super cute too. But if I succeed, you won't have to lose the 800 person warrior unit. And if you fail, then you're just losing one person, right? You'll lose one promising warrior candidate and seven hand grenades. Yep. Well, I guess that doesn't work if I'm worth more than that 800 person unit, but Commander, sir, if you're prepared to sacrifice 800 soldiers just because you love me so much, then fine. Go. Gabby, no. I will prove to you that I am the warrior worthy of inheriting the armor. What are you doing? I need to do this for the plan to work. Uh, Please allow me to take off my armband just for now. Fine with me. Gabby. Um, I love how she's like, I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. Like, not intimidating, but like, or not even like pushy. I guess that's kind of like the word I'm looking for. But like, she's got like a very like overbearing like personality, like really like in your face, right? So I just really love how she's like, that one specific line where she's like, well, I guess that doesn't work if I'm worth more than that 800 person unit. So like almost saying like, I feel like in her own way she's saying like, hey, I might be, more important than that entire army, but whatever. Um, but let's see what she's gonna do, man. Um, hey, someone's coming. All alone. She looks terrified too. A woman, a child too. Looks like she's coming to surrender. No, wait, that could very well be an Eldian. But something about her looks strange. It looks like she's dragging shackles behind her. Oh, smart, dude. That's really cool. Um, Soldiers without uniforms are against international law, you know. What if there's no one left alive to report it? What? Why would she go this far? Because she wants that she wants to be the next warrior, man. She's close. She's probably an Eldian. Shoot her before she turns into a Titan. Don't be ridiculous. If that's how you feel, you shoot her with that rifle of yours. Damn. Alright, so I guess she fell over. Um, Not yet, not yet. My chance. Dude, she just hurled it over there. Holy crap. Oh, as the train was coming by. Dude. What? And dude, it's perfect too because the train is going to like block off the box that the guys are shooting from at least. So like if she times it right, which I think she did, that the train is gonna be stopped like right in front of those guys, so they won't be able to see her. Um, Man, dude, that's awesome. And also this art style, man, so good. So yeah, she got the, it looks like the first like two cars at least. Yeah, now she's hauling ass back. She's like, ah. She really did it. Hurry, Galliard, Jaws, now. Damn those Marley cowards. This is why we can never let you win. Okay, so now they're firing at her, man. So now what's her plan of attack now? Because this was always going to be the concern. Like, how was she going to get back unscathed? Um, Gabby, stop, Falco. Ah, Jaws, I'm guessing. And a little bit of a character moment for Falco too, seeing like him like actually like jumping over the trenches to go get Gabby. Um, a little moment for him. Dude, Jaws' design, like the hair, looks really, really good. Holy crap. And he got there just in time, too. Even his face, man, the face looks incredible. Dude, like, look at that panel. Oh my god, dude. That's insane. I think that's probably going to be my thumbnail for this. Because it looks so good. Um, Galliard. And there he goes. Dude, he just like just lunged straight for that box and just like crushed it with like one hand. Damn. That's the end of the chapter, dude. Dope. So this was a really cool first chapter. Chapter what, 93, I think? 91. This was a good first chapter for this volume. I'm really excited. I'm totally cool if this entire volume, or even volume 24 as well, is just solely focused on these characters, because I'm really interested in learning more about them, and just like following them a bit during this struggle to capture this Fort Salva or whatever. It's really, really interesting. The fact that they've been doing this for something like 4 years, right? And also it's really cool, this is kind of like trying to see or prepare, who will be the next successor after Reiner, right? For the role of the Armored Titan. And I think it's really cool because we have like, I'm guessing like Ugo and Flacco or Falco or whatever, and then Gabby, and then like a couple others like vying for that spot. So it's gonna be really cool. Like Gabby is very, like front and center. Like no, this is what like I'm going to get it. Like I'm gonna do everything it takes to get that role, right? So she's like very, very like in the forefront about it, and I'm really looking forward to seeing like all the other characters getting their moment to shine, to kind of like push them over, one another, to kind of like I'm really excited to see, one character leap over, Gabby to in that kind of first place spot to get to be in, the running for the Armored Titan, and then maybe, Yuga or Flacco or Falco or whatever, jumps ahead of the next character, and is in like first place to get that spot or something. It's gonna be really cool to see them kind of battling against each other to get that spot, I think. So yeah, that was definitely interesting to see. And I don't know. I hope that this isn't just going to be limited to a battlefield. This, our time spent with these characters, and I don't think it's going to be like that at all. I think we are definitely going to dive deep into overseas, the other side of the wall. I think we are going to spend significant time in Marley, with these Eldians, and just learning more about them, learning everything about their world essentially, and how it kind of differentiates from the people on Paradise Island and stuff like that. Because I think it really is a fascinating thing where you have the people on Paradise Island, all the terrible shit that the people on Marley and the people on the continent have done to these people, or just the terrible shit that King, what's his name? Damn it, the king who constructed the walls with the power of the founding Titan, Fritz, that king, the terrible shit that he did, basically doing this pact that would ensure that, hey, we won't mess with you guys, in order to ensure that I'll wipe out everyone's memories, to kind of forget about you guys' existence and stuff like that. Despite all that, and having spent so much time with those people, and now on the flip side, getting to hang out with these new cast of characters, and seeing that no, they feel like they have suffered a lot, and just hearing Gabby saying all these things about the people on Paradise Island, and saying how she just wants to exterminate them all, right? Things like that. It's really cool to see, like, we're dealing with two sides that I don't know necessarily think that they are both in the right, but they are obviously both fighting for their own reasons, and they both think, for one reason or another, think they are firm and correct in what they're doing, and they obviously think that one side is wrong, and that their side is just and correct and things like that, while the other doesn't feel that way, right? So I don't know. I got off on a tangent, but I'm just excited to spend more time with these characters. Honestly, it's gonna be a lot of fun. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this chapter, guys. Can't wait for the next one. So I'll see you guys then. Peace.